Welcome in, everybody. I'm Liminal Shift, and it's great to be back. Been 2-3 weeks since I posted a video, and well, except for shorts, of course. And that's because I've been getting used to my new schedule at work and all this other stuff. Not a great situation, but hey, it is what it is, and we just got to roll with it as we can. Hopefully this means I'll be back to posting maybe a video a week, more if I can get to it. But the schedule change is taking up a lot of extra time that it didn't used to. And yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. My free time has shrunk down quite a bit. So for this video, though, we are going to be getting back to Japanese OP-11. I do have our case here. This was never intended to be a case break. But if you saw our OP-11 video, what can I say? It was the best video of best pulls we've ever gotten on the channel. So I had originally intended for 3 or 4 of these boxes to go into my sealed collection. However, I like my sealed collection to have the possibility of good pulls. And since we pulled, I think, at least 2 out of the 3 possible case hits, if that Luffy does count as a SP, which I believe it does, then, there's no sense in not opening up the rest of these right here. What I can say about this case is that for that first video, I took out box number 2, which is over here in the left. This is box 3, actually, that's fallen down into its place. And I'm just now noticing this box has actually popped its tape. We'll be opening that one in today's video. But there was damage on this corner of the box, so... And there goes Piplup. But that's okay. Sorry, buddy. I'll get you later. So yeah, we opened up box 2, and then box number 11 and 12. So those are the missing 3 boxes here. Those were all in the first video. And for today, we're going to open up box number 1 and 3 from the case. Go ahead and get those out. And we can put the case away for now. We will be going back to it to open up some more later. But for right now, we have box number 1, which is not in a happy place, and box number 3 on the right. So we'll get to those here in a second. Before we do, though, I do have one little appetizer for us, and this is coming straight from China. Not brand new, but it is from the Lunar New Year Festival from this year. It's one of their annual red envelope releases. Last year they had Luffy and Zoro, which I did show you on the channel. If you're curious, just search my channel for the word Lunar. It'll probably pop up. But we have not seen the Boa Hancock one from this year, so let's go ahead and get in here and see what we got. Of course, beautiful cover. Boa always in top form, and always with, almost always with her pet or trusted advisor, whatever you want to call him, Salome. Got some nice gold foil there on the front. And if we actually open up the red envelope here and look inside, we will get our promo card. Chinese exclusive Boa Hancock promo. And it's pretty much just the same artwork from the cover of the red envelope. So you just get a little more on the sides. And of course the name title here does cover up. If you're an ankle man, I guess you're out of luck with the promo card. But anyway, it's a cool promo, Chinese exclusive. Didn't cost a whole lot. I don't recall what I paid for it, and that was at least a couple months ago. So I'd hesitate even mentioning a price now. But yeah, just look it up on eBay, and maybe it's something you'll want to add to your collection. Let's see. In fact, this is the first one I've gotten. I don't know if I opened up the other ones or not. We saw it fine through the cellophane, so not a big deal. Anyway, beautiful card from China. And that leaves us with these two lovely boxes to get through. See what we get out of them. There is still a case, at least one case guarantee, maybe two if the Luffy didn't count as the SP. Normally you would get 2 alt leaders and 1 SP in a Japanese case. And we definitely got 1 alt leader and what I believe counts as an SP in the last video. And man, I swear I didn't even see this box had popped its tape when I looked in when I was pulling boxes the first times. That's a pretty big hit right there. So hopefully everything in here is fine. The box isn't. So let's hope the hit is toward the bottom here. And yeah, let's just go ahead and dip into OP-11 Japanese Fist of Godspeed. Let's see what we get. Now, while we're opening this up, I will go through, I do have some dates for the English release schedule to share with you. Just a hollow there in that one. Maybe that's what I'm going to have for dinner. I don't know. Let's see, for English, on May 9th, which is just over a week away, week and a half or so, we have the English release of EB-02. That's a special extra booster set, finally being released in English. We have opened up the Japanese one on the channel, so if you'd like to go check that out, please do. Got a regular holo here in this pack. EB-02 does celebrate the 25th anniversary of the anime. And it has, you know, some pretty cool cards actually showing they're doing a reboot of the One Piece anime. I guess to fix, you know, most people complain, if they do complain about One Piece at all, it's due to the pacing. Pacing is always a problem with anime because usually when a manga hits it big or gets really popular, they immediately want to do an anime on it. And just the way it works, the anime team always catches up usually with the manga creator. A manga takes a little bit longer to put out and do in general. So anime always catches up, and there we go with the hit of the box. We have Katakuri, alternate art. Muscles made of mochi, because I know those aren't natural. There's no way. But anyway, that is actually a cool looking artwork for Katakuri. Not bad at all. Got his donut eating teeth out. And that could be, maybe, the only hit we get out of that box. But it's a cool one. And it was up front. It's a dark card, though, so I'm going to have to get it in some light and see if there's any damage. But at first glance, I don't see anything. There's a dent up there in the sleeve itself. Not on the card, though. I'm not sure if there's any damage to this card or not, to be honest. But I don't immediately see any, so hopefully we got lucky there. Go ahead and put you in the VIP section off to the left. And keep going. Yeah, so May 9th, EB-02 in English. And oh my God, very next pack, I have to shut up again because we keep pulling fire. That is the other alt leader of the box. And oh my God, that means out of the first 4 boxes we've opened up from this case, we got, I think, all 3 case hits, which is insane. But these are the only OP-11 boxes I have opened or will open so far, so I'm just going to keep going because every box is going to have something new for us, I think, until we start hitting hit dupes. But let's see what we have here. Cool chopper and Nami, alt leader. Heck yeah. Not my favorite choice of outfit for her, but she's looking determined and ready to fight to the end. Maybe get a few good headbutts in. Well, that comes later. I mean, I guess this set is mostly not doing anything with the Kaido or Wano arc, but really awesome that we do see the alt leader Nami pop out. And again, I'm just freaked out that it came from that damaged box. But looking at the card as best I can right now, it does not look bad at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to look more closely at both the hits and see if we have any damage. But 2 packs in a row, not bad. Not bad at all. So we'll just keep those over there and keep going. Obviously, no more hits in this box unless I just have a cracked case, which may be the case here. Would be awesome if I have a case hit in every box, which is, it would be an error case, of course, but yeah, mistakes do happen, and they're great when they're in your favor, right? Got Kuzan Hollow there. Okay, so back to the schedule again. May 9th, EBO2 is released in English. Just a week and a half away. We had a drought, and we're finally getting some new releases again here in English. On June 6th in English, we're going to be getting the release of OP-11. This is the set we're currently opening in Japanese. And that is our first chance here in English to get one of the Anniversary Luffy cards, either the silver or the gold one that I pulled in that last OP-11 video. That will be available in OP-11, 12, and 13, which is the OP-13 will be the 3rd anniversary set, and it will be centered around the 3 brothers, Luffy, Sabo, and Ace. Got a cool Brook Hollow, just digging into some melon. I don't know how he's going to spit seeds, though. Has no lips, but, you know. So, yeah, June 6th, OP-11 will be released in English, and not too long after that, on August 22nd, we're also going to be getting OP-12. That is the set we're about to see come out of Japan next month in May. Got a Gangbej Super Rare. Looks like he's basking in the afternoon sun. Then on September 5th in English, and take these dates with a grain of salt, some of these aren't officially released yet, but are, I guess, distributors' best guesses of when they'll land, given the history. So they're fairly firm, but not official. Some of these aren't. Got a regular leader Jinbei, and Shirahoshi, Weepy Hoshi, Hollow. So after OP-12 on August 22nd, fast forward to September 5th, and we're going to get Starter Deck 22, which I know your eyebrows just went up. Yes, we're getting Starter Deck 22 3 months after we got Starter Deck 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Not really sure why they're out of order. I think it's because, I don't know. I don't know, so I'm not going to guess. Regular Hollow there. But yeah, we'll get Starter Deck 22 on September 5th. And then it looks like all the way out in October 3rd, or thereabouts, in English, we're going to be getting the premium, the second premium booster special set, PRB02, released in English. Regular Hollow there. Followed by OP-13 in English, that 3rd anniversary set I was mentioning with the 3 brothers. That should be released in English on November 7th. Shirahoshi's mom leading out this one. There is our alternate art Dawn for the box. And, you know, I'm going to just assume that's cake icing. on Sanji, and that he's not being glazed with anything else. Could be wrong though. Maybe that's just weird rain. I don't know. But we got Arlong as our regular holo in the back there. Let me sleeve up the Alt Dawn. Get that over here in our VIP section, even though it's a guarantee. And that will do it for this year, really, in English. I mean, there's probably some other starter decks and sleeves and maybe some accessory stuff I'm not even sure of yet. But that does bring us to 2026. Next year, where in January, probably on January 16th, there's Kizaru, regular holo. Saw him pop off in the anime recently. On January 16th of next year, in English, we should be getting OP-14, the 14th main set to be released in English. It's going to be centered around the 7 Warlords of the Sea. There's a Kobe regular leader, red and black, followed by Reiju. OP-14 will be centered around the 7 Warlords of the Sea. And the weird thing is, while in Japan they will be getting an EB-04 special set, that's Extra Booster 04. The first one had a Chopper on the cover, pink box, had the Chopper manga in there. Got a Katakuri regular leader, followed by regular holo of Gear 2. EB-04 will not be released in English. Instead, what they're doing is they're splitting EB-04 Japanese into two different halves. One half of that is going to be inserted and be part of English OP-14. And I would assume the other half is going to be in English OP-15, although we have not heard that yet. There's Madame Charlie, the resident fishman fortune teller. We still have not seen how her prophecy will fulfill itself. We just know that it will in some way. Hopefully not the way she assumed, but yeah. There's the Green Bull, Aramaki. So that's the English release schedule as I know it. Plenty of stuff to watch out for on the horizon to get your wallets ready for. As always, if you can't buy everything, that's pretty awesome, super rare. It's not a character we see a whole lot. At least not, I guess I didn't sleeve up the other super either, but okay, we'll get to it later. If you do have to, if you can't buy everything, you got to choose what to purchase. First off, I would say that 3rd anniversary set, the One Piece anniversary sets are always lit. Just the best hits. They usually come up with multiple mangas for each of those sets. So you have your best chance of hitting something big. I guess I didn't need to sleeve that one up. Perispero, regular holo. So yeah, the anniversary set would be my priority, followed by probably OP-11, which is an odd-numbered set, so is generally does a little bit better than the even-numbered sets. And of course, OP-11, like I mentioned, will have a chance for that gold and silver anniversary Luffy card to come out. We have regular leader Shirahoshi, followed by a young Kobe holo. I don't expect OP-12 to be super exciting. First off, it will have a chance at the gold and silver anniversary Luffy, so it's going to be better than probably the other even-numbered sets that have been released, for just that alone. However, we already know that Bandai kind of body-checked OP-12 into a wall when they announced OP-11 and OP-13 before they ever bothered to announce OP-12. So aside from the anniversary Luffy cards, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure there will be some good cards in there, good art, playable cards, etc. There is a beautiful Garp Super Rare. Very timely with the with what we saw before the anime's hiatus. So I'm not saying 12 is going to be bad, but if I had to pick, I would spend my money on 13 first, 11 second, and 12 last out of all those. It's Big Mom about to get her grub on. And that'll do it for box number 1 from the case. And it was, man, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I've had a lot of damaged boxes, but not one that's ever popped the tape. The good news is, I mean, we pulled a case hit from it, so we know, or should know, that it wasn't tampered with. We got a alt leader Nami, and I'm sure if anybody had their fingers in this, we would not have gotten that alt leader Nami at all. But that does mean we still have box number 3 from the case to open up. Remember, box number 2 was opened in our first video, along with box number 11 and 12 from that case. And if you do want to see the biggest hit we've ever had on the channel, that's the video to look at. Even though I'm really embarrassed by it, because I literally had got that before release day, hadn't seen the set at all, and just went into it blind, and it shows. It's at the same time one of my best videos ever, and the worst at the same time, just because I was not prepared to commentate that set or anything that was in it. I wasn't even sure on the anniversary Luffy, like what sets it was going to be in at the time. Oh, I found out pretty quick. Alright, new box, new guarantees. We did get an extra spicy box on that last one. I don't think there are any extra spicy boxes left in the whole case, but there are definitely alt arts we have not seen yet that we are going to pull from the remainder of the boxes. So, there's another Aramaki Green Bull. I'm also waiting for another One Piece movie announcement to come out here pretty quick. Red's getting a little long on the tooth. There's a nice Jinbei, super rare. But at least we're all back in and watching the anime now that it's resumed. I am caught up. I actually missed out on the last 2 episodes before the break. I thought it was caught up with it, but I did not see Kobe go fast until recently when I noticed I'd missed those last 2 episodes. Kizaru. And now I'm up to date with at least what Crunchyroll has, which should be, same week. There's that Brook Hollow again. Now I want some watermelon. That looks really good. It's getting to be watermelon season. Got another month to go. Regular hollow there. That hollow is Luffy pounding on the bridge of the Noah. The Ark Noah? Something like that. Hopefully I got the ship's name right. That card has a vibe all its own. That's pretty neat. Oh my god, look how miscut that thing is. I think this is the worst cut One Piece card I have ever seen, and it is a hollow with Sparrow. I don't even know what to look for error cards in One Piece. Like if it was Pokemon, I'd be looking for the little dot indicating where they should cut it, but I don't know if this is far enough over or if they even have those in One Piece. But look at that. Look at the thickness. Should be a Big Mom card. Well, it's thin on this side, so I don't know. Maybe Big Mom and Parasparrow together. But yeah, okay, we got Mr. Candyman on what may be my first. Well, I've gotten other error cards before in One Piece. There are the misprints that they announced were error cards, but they didn't fix. And there were, of course, the errata cards that they did fix and re-release fixed versions of, or pre-errata and errata. But that is, wow, that is literally the most miscut One Piece card I've ever seen. I'm going to have to take a look at the error market on One Piece and see where that falls, if it even counts. We didn't get like a piece of another card on the side or anything, so I don't know. Got a regular leader Kobe and youngin Kobe. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that card's from, but I'm curious now. And we have our alt leader Dawn coming out of this box, along with Carrot eating some nummies, whatever those are. Go ahead and get Carrot over into the hollow pile. There we go. And we're still looking for the big hit of this box. Nope, that's just my dinner. Don't worry about him. Shirahoshi, regular leader. And Brule, the Mirror Master, Maiden. Another Garp super rare, and I'm not fussed about the dupe at all because I really like that art. That was Kuzan, regular hollow, followed by Katakuri, super rare. He's not fighting. All those fists are just there to, pound the mochi. That's what he does. Just pounds mochi all the time. Got to mix it up nice and thick. Zeus, regular hollow. I don't know if he has hard eyes for Nami there, or if he just saw Hera be created. There's another Gear Second hollow. I also just got caught up on Demon Slayer. Got the Hashira training poster up right now. And waiting patiently for the Infinite Castle. I believe this character's name is Doll. We've seen her once or twice recently in the anime. I don't know her whole deal yet, but Oh, the anime is just... Oh my gosh, there we go with the alternate art of the box hit. And we have the Whip Master, and for the life of me, I can't think of her name. Not a character we see often, but she definitely leaves an impression, usually with the whip. But yeah, that's her deal, not mine. So, yeah, she's going to town on something. Maybe she's just cracking it in the air. That's what I'm going to pretend. It's just she's showing off, cracking the whip in the air. Although that whip tip's coming a little too close to the viewer. She's looking at us. She needs to chill. Just go over there for now. And of course, I can't think of her name. Katakuri regular leader and Arlong. Reiju, regular holo. And I don't believe I've ever seen anybody that happy to be drinking a health smoothie. That thing looks like it was made out of grass. No, thank you. Just saying. No worse feeling than, a new place building up shop in your neighborhood. You're like, ooh, what restaurant could that be? And then it turns out to be a freaking smoothie place. It's like, oh, that thing I never do. Great. It's kind of a waste of space. For me, anyway. There we go with King Neptune. Riding his mount. Big old, I don't know, fish thing. Can't really see a whole lot of Neptune on this one. It's kind of far away for my taste. And I don't know, the fish mount would have been more impressive if we didn't have this in the way of that. So it kind of, I don't know, to me it kind of almost ruins that artwork. Unless I get up in there close and pretend it's a big one. We only have so much real estate on these cards, especially if you'll take it up with words and boxes. It's Gang Beige with Little Beige. Time to drain the swamp. 2 packs left, but I'm pretty sure this box is already tapped. This is just a formality to see what we got. Unless, of course, it's an error box, in which case I will break down and weep on YouTube with happiness. Gladly. Every box has an alt leader and or SP in it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That is a super rare we have not seen yet. Really cool. And here we go. Last pack of Fist of Godspeed, at least for this video. And we will get to the rest of the case. Again, it's not a formal case break since I didn't start it out that way, but we're going to wrap it up in videos at some point anyway. So we have a regular holo for the last one. Almost forgot to do the recap at the end of the video. Like I said, it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I filmed one of these. So out of the first box, we did get an extra spicy box with the Katakuri alternate art, as well as the alternate leader for Nami. And out of the second box, which is technically box number 3 from the case, this alt art. And a character whose name I can't think of at the moment, should know, but whatever. She is the Whip Master, and you will listen to what she has to say. I'll just say that. So until next time, hope you are enjoying the Anime One Piece being back on air. They're throwing a lot of stuff at us fast and heavy on there, so try to keep up. My brain is swimming with possibilities. And until next time, I'm Liminal Shift.